Titanfall.
It's a revolution.
Hey guys, how's it going? It is my different username here, and today I am actually very excited to show off this new pistol that I've been playing from the game that you guys have been recommending that I should make weapons from, which is Titanfall. And I gotta admit, this is actually one of my favorite sidearms to use in the game, so here it is, the LEGO RE-45 Autopistol. So yeah, like it actually says in the name itself, RE-45 Autopistol. It is definitely an auto pistol, being semi-automatic and even fully automatic. And when it comes to this gun, it's actually one of my favorite sidearms to use, like I just said in the beginning of the video. Even though that sidearms aren't really used all that much in Titanfall because the primary weapons are really great, I find this to be one of my favorite sidearms to use when it comes to those situations where you just run out of ammo and need to pull out a gun as soon as you can. If it's one thing that I also like about the pistol, it's just how all the colors on it actually work with each other. You know, the light gray, the dark gray, and the black, how they all work with each other is really cool. And when it comes to actual colors, again, on the trigger there is a little red indent on it, but I couldn't do that with Lego, at least without breaking any rules. I couldn't really do that. So besides that, I really like the colors on this pistol in general. So the gun actually has equipped with it a compensator that is actually stock on the weapon, and it's really cool because it's actually used to help reduce the recoil because of the fact that this gun is a fully automatic pistol. And if you can see at the end, you can even see the barrel and everything. It just really looks cool. It has the green sight at the end. And an interesting fact about this compensator and how it relates to the gun, it's the fact that on the actual wiki page they even talked about how this gun looks pretty similar to that of the Heckler & Koch USP match. It's kind of neat. You should check it out and see for yourself. So another fact about this gun is the fact that they've actually added an additional tactical rail that's right in front of the trigger guard and under the gun. Now, there's really no use of this because there are no attachments to put on sidearms in the game Titanfall, and the only attachment that I can really see useful for this thing would be a foregrip, because let me tell you, the full auto on this thing really kicks hard, and a foregrip would actually be pretty useful. So when it comes to pistols, I'm usually used to using slide locks and even just pulling back the slide in order to rack into a new round. But on this gun, it's different. Here we actually have what is considered a slide mounted charging handle. Now essentially what it is instead of just grabbing the slide and pulling it back in how you would normally, you can easily access this grip that happens to be on the side of the weapon that can be easily pulled back. And I gotta say, I really like it. When it comes to the internals of the gun, usually when I pull back on the slide of a pistol, it'll usually like break some of those pieces because it is Lego and Lego is really fragile. So I gotta say, I'm a real big fan of the slide mounted charging handle, and I'm really glad that they actually added it into the game, even though it is never really used. Another cool feature that they've actually added to the gun is the fact that it is actually ambidextrous, meaning the slide lock, the safety firing switch, and even the magazine release are all ambidextrous in control, meaning there would be no problem when it came to a right-handed shooter or even a left-handed shooter using this gun in battle. Another cool thing that all the sidearms in the game actually do share in common are the fact that every time you aim down a gun, dots will actually appear where you would normally see iron sights if it were just a regular gun. But in hipfire mode, you actually wouldn't. I'm guessing this is just supposed to be really a cool feature because I can't really see the advantages of having this being used. But either way, I still think it's pretty cool. Only one last thing to notify about this gun is the fact that it actually does have an ammo counter on the back of the slide. And this is actually standard. You see this a lot on most of the primary weapons that you see in game. But what's really cool about this one is all the colors that are actually used within it as well. Like as if you were shooting this gun, which would normally have 20 rounds in the magazine and appear blue on the screen. When it goes down to the number 7, it'll actually appear a yellowish orange color, and then after firing more rounds and leaving only 2 left in the actual magazine, your ammo counter will actually turn red, meaning, hey man, you better reload soon or else that enemy is going to kill you. And most likely that would happen because this sidearm isn't really that effective when it only has 2 rounds left. But I also think that's a really amazing feature, and I also thought it'd be really cool to bring it out in Lego to show it off as well, to notify you guys that I do know a lot about this weapon. So in conclusion, all I can really say about the RE-45 is that it's an amazing sidearm to use in Titanfall. The fact that it is well adapted with its close quarter feel is amazing. The full auto ability is also great as well. And even if it doesn't have the greatest accuracy in the world, you do use it in close quarters, so there really is no point to be accurate when the target is right in front of you. But anyway, let's take this gun and finally test it out. So subscribe to see more Titanfall weapons, like, favorite, and comment if you have enjoyed. And as always, thanks for watching.